personal trainers are living under a delusion. For the most part, anyway. Okay. As a personal trainer myself for many, many years, and working both inside deep in the industry and out privately on my own, I can tell you from first-hand experience, 99% of the personal trainers that you will talk to or associate with are living under a delusion. Here's what I mean. When a client hires a personal trainer, a client's going to pay anywhere from, say, $100 for a really, really affordable trainer to $1,000 or more per month for their trainer. If that trainer is, highly accredited, highly skilled, if the trainer is really sought after, that fee goes up. Well, the point is, no matter how much you're paying for that trainer, most trainers, even the highly paid ones, are living under a delusion. See, when a personal trainer goes through their education, we have several companies to pick from, but whereas a physical therapist goes to a physical school, a brick and mortar location, a physical therapist has to go through hands-on training. A physical therapist learns in-depth things, certain things that are happening in your body, like a doctor does. A personal trainer goes through an online course. Unless they go through one of these master training programs where for one weekend they are actually doing stuff hands-on. But by and large, a personal trainer goes through an online course. Yes, they have to learn how the cardio system works, how the muscular system works, how the skeletal system works, because those three work together. And learning how all that works together is required to be able to actually train a person's body properly. With that said, you would be blown away at the number of trainers, certified personal trainers, which I am one, who pass their test by the skin of their teeth. So when they go to start working with somebody, if they're asked certain questions, these trainers have no clue. But they will throw out some random answer because they don't want to look like they're clueless. They don't want to admit to the person that they want money from that they really have no idea what they're talking about. So of course they're going to give you some kind of answer. The clients or potential clients, on the other hand, tend to treat their personal trainers like they do their doctors. This is what's going on with my leg. This is what's going on with my chest, or my back, or my arm, or my head, or I've got a headache today. Whatever it is, hey, you're my personal trainer. You know how the body works. Tell me what's going on here. Well, there are a few, I will say this, there are a few personal trainers that are worth their weight in gold. In my whole career so far, I have met 2 personal trainers that have actually been honest with people about areas that they don't know. One of those fellas is actually in one of my companies with me. Really good guy. Another one was actually one of the trainers I worked with in one of the gyms. Again, he is a really good guy. Both of those two trainers alone were actually honest with people whenever they would ask him a question like, "Hey, do you know anything about nutrition? Or do you know anything about this going on?" And these 2 guys would actually say, "Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I struggle with that area myself." So to you 2 guys, and you know who you are, kudos to you. As far as everybody else, when you're talking to your personal trainer, understand that they are living in a delusion. That's one reason that I went from being a personal trainer to diving deep into nutrition and being on the path to naturopathic doctor. I am a certified master nutritionist now. I have put in the work, the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears, the time, the money to make that happen. The natural path, I've actually got all that put together too. I've got all the knowledge and all the education in place. All the only thing that's keeping that title from me at this time is one board certification, which it's paperwork stuff. Really, it's what it is, paperwork, money and paperwork. So just understand when you're talking to your personal trainer, 99% of them are living in a delusion. So what most personal trainers tell you, you can't exactly rely on. For one more example, I saw a lady yesterday, actually. She said that her personal trainer had told her to take in the nutrient casein. Well, yeah, there's good and bad information out about this, but for him to tell her that with her goals and with her health, and she's wanting to be healthier and avoid cancer and all this stuff, there's absolutely no reason he should have told her that. But he did, because that's probably what his gym teaches him to do. Because when you're working in a gym, they have certain products that they want you to promote, that they want you to sell, that they want you to literally pimp out. And if you want to make more bonuses, you will pimp their products. So take what your trainer says with a grain of salt. 99% of the trainers working today are living in a delusion. Oh, I'm good. I'm a trainer. I know what I'm doing. I've been training for 25 years. Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt. Do your research. And talk to somebody that knows what they're doing. Alright. So with that said, you guys have a lovely day. Got a little rain out here. Had a little rain last night. Have a lovely day. We will talk to you soon.